Doesn't seem to be anything in his papers to give us a clue.
They kidnapped my husband 12 hours ago. When are we going to hear from them? What do they want?
Try to stay calm. They did it for ransom. All we can do is wait to hear their demands.
I'll give them anything. Anything they want. All I want is to have Harold back.
Go ahead, we're listening. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What did they ask for? Whatever it is, they can have it.
They want your case of Wonka bars. Hey, Miss Curtis, did you hear me? It's your husband's life or your case of Wonka bars.
How long will it give me to think it over?
Hi ladies, today's video is what do you value? 3 lessons from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So I recently watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory again. For those that don't know, it's a movie that came out in 1971 and it's based on Roald Dahl's 1964 novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The movie is a real comedy, and it's really interesting to see the lengths that people went to try and obtain a golden ticket so they could get to go inside Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and receive a lifetime supply of chocolate. So this got me thinking a lot about our relationship with things that we value. The things that you value are revealed by 1, how much money you put into it. In order to have a better chance of obtaining the golden ticket, people had to spend money on Wonka bars. So there was one man in particular who bought like hundreds of Wonka bars, and he had people in his factory searching and searching for his daughter. His daughter was like a spoilt brat, and he was so determined to find one. So he spent all this money, getting all of these Wonka bars just for her to have the chance to get the golden ticket. Number 2, how much time you put into it. It wasn't just about buying the Wonka bars, but people took time to go through copious amounts of bars just to find a golden ticket. 3, what are you willing to sacrifice? A class was dismissed. A therapist was willing to stop his counseling session just to find out where the golden ticket was. And a woman even considered if she was willing to give up her bars as a ransom for her husband who was kidnapped. Now, think about the people or the things that you say you value and ask yourself, do I put money, time, and make sacrifices for these things or people? Only you can answer that question. The reason why I think it's important to consider this is because it gives you the opportunity to be honest with yourself about what you have been prioritizing. And if it's the wrong things, then you can rearrange accordingly. Now, the thing is, in the movie, there was also a warning. When they went into the chocolate factory initially, there was like this huge contract on the wall, and towards the bottom, there was fine print. The movie's a real comedy, even though, yes, it has very much a dark undertone. It is very funny, and it was just interesting seeing the contract. And that is a warning that we should, pay attention to, because a lot of times when people want something so badly, they will just sign their life away. Think about how many times you've heard of people like, in the entertainment industry.
What's not on?
Step on up.
I'll tell it. We're not going to sugarcoat anything anymore. We've been quiet long enough. Can I get an amen?
Amen!
All right.
All right.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. We are the biggest selling female group ever. 10 million albums worldwide. We have worked very hard. We have been in this business for 5 years.
5 years.
And we are broke as broke can be. And we're not like trying to be a sad story. If that was the case, we would have been on everybody's talk show talking about how broke we are. We haven't done that. I know it's hard to believe because we've sold so many albums, but it is possible. That's the deal here. And we're not happy at all. But for real, tonight, this is all we wanted. We wanted to win a Grammy.
Who signed rubbish contracts because they give them their credit. They just didn't know any better, and how things were presented to them, they thought, oh wow, this is a wonderful opportunity. But people literally sign their rights away, sign their likeness away, sign all their money away, any ability to get royalties and things of that nature, because they are so focused on the goal that they just literally sign the contract and they don't pay attention to the fine print. So that's something to also take on board as well. Don't be so consumed by your goal, by what you value, that you will throw all caution to the wind, as they say, that you won't even use your discernment. So use your discernment at what you're willing to sacrifice, the time, the energy, effort, the money that you put into what you value, into who you value, and take stock of it. Have a think after this video. Who is in my life that I value, and have I actually been showing them that I value them, or have I been falling short? Do I have goals? Okay, well, if I say that's a goal, what have I actually done towards it? Nothing. Maybe it's not a value. So it's all about being honest with yourself. And what people value chops and changes. It changes as you get older. It changes as you go through certain experiences. But just remember to be honest with yourself about what you value. Be intentional, and also don't be willing to not use your discernment in order to gain what you value. All right. Our verse of encouragement, Isaiah chapter 49, verse 15. Can a woman forget her suckling child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yea, they may forget, yet will I not forget thee. All right then, ladies, thank you for watching. And while you are visiting, please remember to like and subscribe. Bye.